Thanks for clicking on this video, Mavericks fans. And before we jump into today's show, which it's all going to be about Luka Doncic, just want to show number 77 some love. We all love LD on this show, and no, we're not talking about Lil Dicky. We're talking about Luka Doncic. So if you want to show him some love, type 77 in the comments for his jersey number, of course. And hey, let's show Luka Doncic some support. And coming up on today's show, let's get you guys up on what Luka's been up to this offseason. Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Different video today. Not a lot of rumors circulating around this team at this exact moment. So I said, you know what? We haven't talked about Luka much recently. Let's kind of update everybody on what he has been up to during the offseason since the Mavs lost in the Western Conference Finals to the Golden State Warriors. And hey, the reason I kind of wanted to do this video is this photo emerged on the internet. Luka's been hanging out in the Balkans, and he's skinny. Look at Luka Doncic. He's skinny. He's not just in shape. He legitimately looks skinny there. Now, photos can be deceiving, but you tell me. We'll go back to the photo here. I mean, he's definitely not pudgy Luka right now. There's no doubt about that as well. The waist is looking thin. Luka at points during the season was looking like his buddy next to him. Not that his buddy, is overweight or anything, but just, a little pudginess there. Hey, I could talk. I've got pudginess. There's no doubt about that. So Luka looking good, looking skinny, staying in shape. He's been doing some stuff with Team Slovenia. We'll catch you guys up on that as well. But hey, Luka looking legitimately skinny during this off season. So hey, that's a very, very good thing. So I want to ask you this: how excited are you about in shape Luka? Type me if you are. If you're not, I guess explain why you aren't. But if Luka comes into shape into camp in good shape this year, which he hasn't always done, that's only going to bode well for him and the Dallas Mavericks. So in shape Luka, looking like it this off season. All right, let's kind of catch you guys up on his offseason. First, it was the Euro Qualifiers, trying to have Slovenia qualify for the Eurobasket, which is actually coming up here in early September. Slovenia 2-0, Luka balled out, and they were able to qualify very, very easily. He played well. Some Mavericks fans worry a little bit about Luka playing international ball in the offseason and playing for Team Slovenia. You know why I don't have a problem with it? Number one, he's young as hell still. He's 23. Doesn't have a ton of mileage on the body. And number two, another reason I don't mind it either is if you feel like you should represent your country in any way that you can, I think that's an admirable thing. And B, Slovenia's got 2 million people in the entire country. If he doesn't play, they don't have a chance. Like, they need Luka Doncic. So when he's able to play, as long as it's not, him fighting through an injury to play, I think it's perfectly fine and acceptable, especially at this point in his career. All right, he's also been hitting the gym hard. We just showed you skinny Luka, but some photos that emerged from earlier in the offseason, shortly after the Mavs were eliminated from the playoffs. You saw him lifting the weights, getting after it too, because that was one big thing we talked about after the end of the season is one thing he can do this offseason is be in the best shape of his life heading into next season. And I think we saw that during those qualifiers for the Euros when this photo emerged. I mean, look, he's got real definition on his arms there. I mean, not only is he skinnier, but he's cut, he's ripped. Like, Luka has never been a guy that's fooled anybody for having an 8-pack and real definition in his arms. But you look at him, you're like, he's never been this fit. Like, he is in great basketball shape. It looks like since that photo emerged a couple of months ago and that skinny photo we just showed you that he's actually cut down a little bit more, maybe a little less definition. But I think what you could see is that he's going to cut weight and then add muscle. That could be very much in the plan as he probably is on a strict diet as well. I think those are all positive signs for Luka heading into the upcoming season. Of course, he's been hanging out in the Balkans. When you're a professional athlete in the States, you don't get to go home much if you are from across the pond. So he's been doing that. Hey, look at him, man. The guy's living his best life. We know Luka loves to crack a beer or two, get a glass of vino going. You got the little stogie there too. It's all good. It's all good vibes. And hey, you can have a beer or two and a cigar as well if you're hitting the gym and staying in good shape. And as photos would suggest, he is certainly doing just that. So Luka living his best life, both on the court, off the court. Been a good offseason up to this point. We'll talk about a couple of other things that he has coming up here in just a few moments. But speaking of having a drink, Who would you rather have a drink with? And if you're under 21 or you don't drink, how about who would you rather have dinner with? Type LD for Luka Doncic. Type DN for Dirk Nowitzki. It's hard to go against Dirk, man. It really, really is, at least at this point. Because the thing about Dirk, too, is he's funny as hell, too. Like, he's going to crack some jokes. Luka seems like a fun guy to be around, but, maybe a little less talkative. LD for Luka Doncic, DN for Dirk Nowitzki. Let us know who you would rather go out and have a couple of beverages with if you had a chance to do so. But speaking of Luka, maybe you grab a beer with Dirk and then you grab Luka's jersey because he's the one playing right now. And you can pick one up today, right now, chatsports.com/Luka jersey. We've got the link in the comments and in the description of this video. Different jerseys available, different Mavericks ones. You got the All-Star one as well. You got just kind of the traditional royal blue here. Also, tons of different ones, not just the ones we're showing you, and different brands, all different sizes, some on sale, some not, but whatever your flavor is, go check it out, chatsports.com/Luka jersey. That is chatsports.com/Luka jersey. Season will be here before we know it. Your opportunity to represent number 77. All right, so what he's got coming up, those three things he's already done this offseason, been doing. World Cup qualifiers. World Cup is next year, separate from the Euros. Different deal. World Cup will be next year, but they got some qualies coming up. A couple of games, one against Estonia on August 25th, so he'll be ready to rock and roll for that. And then Slovenia heads over to Germany to face the Germans as well. I'm sure Dirk will be in attendance for that one. We saw him at the Euro qualifiers when Luka was playing earlier this summer, so that'll be exciting to watch, especially that game against Germany. They usually have a pretty good squad. And then the Eurobasket. So the Euro qualifiers is we're qualifying for the Eurobasket, which is coming up early in September, and that's exciting because I had a blast watching Luka in the Olympics last year. Now we get to see him in the Eurobasket next year in the World Cup, in the actual World Cup, assuming they qualify. This is the schedule for Slovenia, at least in group play. They got a game against Lithuania on September 1st, at Hungary September 3rd, Bosnia and Herzegovina the next day, at Germany on the 6th, and then at France. That's tough back-to-back right there, the 6th and 7th. France was the team that knocked out Luka and Slovenia in the semifinals last year when one of Luka's teammates got blocked at the rim by Nick Batum as France advanced to the gold medal game. Slovenia, of course, ended up losing in the bronze medal game, but that was a great game. I think international ball is getting stronger and stronger, and it's really fun to watch. It really, really is. I can't wait for it. The knockout rounds will be from September 10th to the 18th. So, hey, we get some little, what do we call it? What did Mavs Twitter call it last year? It was just Luka After Dark. I don't even know what it was called because a lot of those games were like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So, catch some sleep because we're going to be staying up watching Luka and the boys in Slovenia coming up very, very soon. All right, wanted to catch you guys up on Luka's offseason, what he's been up to. Seems to be doing great, staying in shape, getting in shape even more so, and getting ready to go for Team Slovenia before the season, of course, will be here. If you made it to the end of the video, it's roll call time. The real ones know what to do. Type MFFL. If you're a real one, if you love the Mavs, if you love Luka, if you enjoy our content, type MFFL. This is a thing that's here to stay. So if you're a real one, type MFFL down in the comments.